Alright, welcome back. I am playing... what am I playing? As Far as the Eye. I'm playing As Far as the Eye. In the first episode, we did the first two chapters. Kind of just getting the basic resource gathering mechanics down, movement, etc. Today, we are going to start Chapter 3. As in the first episode, I'm not really going to be reading the lore. If you want to read the lore, go ahead and buy the game for yourself. It's probably worth the purchase anyway. But let's just go ahead and get into it. Select the map to see their journey. So, we've got a slightly bigger map here, although we're halfway through it already, so it's really not that big. For the next halt, we're going to need 120 wood, 120 wool, and 40 pepkins. Close the map to start. The caravan is here. The tribe already has a building, a pasture. This building allows for shearing and stalking wool. This wool can be used for making hangings, warm clothes, or to insulate buildings. Start to complete the objective by assigning Scion to the pepkin harvesting. So this one I messed up a couple times. Okay, so you can harvest pepkins. I messed it up because they introduced this new mechanic here where you consume pepkins on every turn. And they didn't do that in the last two. So I took him off of pepkin harvesting at some point to harvest wood or something, and then I ran out of pepkins and died. So it's a little harsh for right at first. So anyway. On this one, we shouldn't have any problems. Even though Scion is harvesting pepkins, the tribe's stock is running out. Yeah, so they introduce it here. Peoples consume food each turn. When there is nothing left to eat, they fall ill and lose health each turn. And then, when they no longer have health points, they are called back to the site, aka they die. Pepkins are very resilient fruits, and peoples eat 6 pepkins per day. But there are upgrades that you can do. So now they introduce the skill tree. So each dude, what do they call them? Pupils. Each pupil has a skill tree of its own, and when you do things like harvesting pepkins, you gain experience towards the pepkin, the fruit gatherer skill tree. So you have all this stuff around here, and most of it is to do with harvesting something or another. So you can see this dude, Scion, already has several levels into fruit gathering. I guess fruit gathering and wood cutting are the same up until you specialize. Let's see, what do they call it? Specializing, yeah. So into expert trades. So once you pick an expert trade, I don't know if it's like you can't go back once you pick an expert trade, but I think you can have multiple. You just have to switch between them. The character has to like go back to the caravan or the building or whatever and switch between expert trades. I think. I'm not sure that's how it works yet, so I shouldn't be saying anything. So Crack is a builder. So he already has several levels into building. And he wants to be an architect, I think. So anyway, they're just showing us that. So now we leave the menu. And I think we're just going to continue going on here. So there's our wool. During a downpour, they go away, I guess. So we have the pasture, and this is a mobile building. So mobile buildings we can just repack and put down wherever we want, basically. Although I think you might have to change trades first. But so we can put down the pasture there. And then they want me to read this thing. Yeah, build a new building, gotcha. Right, so trades, in order to gain experience past the first ring here, yep, gotcha. In order to gain experience past the first ring here, you need to have pupils doing their trade at a building, not at the caravan. So that's going to be important for later when we have multiple pupils that need to be specializing in different things. They need to be doing it at a building in order to gain experience for that specific trade. So right now we're going to have Crack construct this pasture. I'm not sure if we're losing Pepkin right now, but I think we will be in the future. So we need to build this harvest hut for Scion in order to get them more experience, and for that we need wool and wood if we want to build a mobile one. If we don't, then we just need wood. But since we're going to be getting wool anyway, and since I happen to know this is going to be useful in the next map, we're going to build the mobile one, so we're going to have Crack start harvesting wool. So we need 30 wool for the building, and I think we are going to build the building as soon as we have that 30 wool, because we need that experience right away. So now I'm going to have you go harvest wood. We can't take this guy off Pepkins because otherwise we die, like I was saying earlier. So we just need a little bit of wood. How much wood do we need for the harvest hut? We just need 20, so that'll be one cycle of harvesting. That's fine. There we go. Now Crack can build the harvest hut, the mobile harvest hut even. I can build it here, which would destroy the Pepkins that we already have there, or I can build it up here. But if I build it up here and then we run out of resources over there, then he's going to have to travel all the way down here and then all the way back to the hut. So that's not ideal, but I don't think we're going to be on this map for that long. So I think that should be fine. So he's going to go build that, and then I'll assign Mr. Scion to that building once that's ready. And then because this is a tutorial, it's all paced out perfectly to where he's going to just gain his levels immediately. Oh, where am I clicking there? Okay. So this guy's going to go back to harvesting wool. We are going to need more wood at some point. But right now, it's not a problem. Okay. So as soon as this dude over here delivers his Pepkins, he's going to gain a level. And we're going to be able to... Oh, they want me to do it from here. There's a little notification bar on the side that you can click. Right, so now we get to pick one of these two traits, and you cannot... you can't pick both. So once you get one, it's locked in. And you can't pick the other. It's the first step towards expertise and the famous recipe for candied fruits. So I guess that's at the end here somewhere. Yeah, you get to cook candied fruits once you reach expert fruit gatherer. So that's cool. We're going to get more Pepkins per harvest cycle. Yeah, and they're telling you you can't get the other one once you get the first one. So that's fine. I already knew about that. Because I've already played this, I know we're going to get a third pupil on the next map. And we're going to need that extra Pepkin harvesting in order to support them. So now we pretty much just spam this until we get enough wool. Then we can shift you over to wood harvesting. As many extra Pepkins as we can get here, that's still excellent, because we're going to carry those over to the next map, and that gives us a little bit more leeway to let's see, do I want them going that way? It doesn't matter, I think. Yeah, it gives us a little more leeway to get our dudes in place, construct some buildings before we have to really put one of them back on the Pepkin harvesting. Okay. Now this guy's leveled up. So what did he level up? Oh, he just leveled up something over here, I guess. He didn't actually... Yeah, I don't know. They do that every once in a while, and I assume it's to do with leveling up. That animation he just did. It might be related to, like, this over here. Yeah, that's probably what it is, because he was harvesting wood. So you probably just gain this level automatically. And then he gets more per harvest cycle. So the first 3 levels you just get automatically, because there's no choice to be made. Okay, that's fine. Just need one more harvest there. Now we're good. Actually, I think we had it on the last one, maybe? Was I not paying attention? It's entirely possible. Alright, so then it automatically deducts, I think I didn't say that earlier, it automatically deducts the resources that you need to make the journey. So now, we just need to bring all of our pepkins with us. And all of our wood is nice. Stone's fine, and now we get these buildings that we can move, but they're in weird shapes, so there's going to be some real Tetris-y goodness here. I'm going to try it like that. Is this one horizontal? Yes, it is, so that's perfect. Tetris. Gotta love it. Alright, so now we are here. It's telling me about some stuff that I don't care about. I click here, so for the next one we need wool, we need ore, and we need wood. So, fulfill the objective and get everyone home safely. They're pretty hands-off on this one. And you just need to get to the next place. I think this is the good place to settle down. I'm not sure. Alright, you are the fruit gatherer. I should have settled closer to the fruit. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to plop down our harvest hut right here, where it's adjacent to 4 different fruits. And then we're going to set Scion to harvest from here, I guess. So you can see the beginnings of like a very tactical game. It's not there yet with this tutorial, but I know it's going to get there. Cool, now I can assign you to that. You have leveled up to Engineer 1, so I have to choose one of these two. Either more experience for constructing mobile buildings, or the buildings are more compact. Well, we're on the last stage here. The next one we just go straight to the eye, so we don't really need that. Oops, where did I go here? You. Not that. This. Okay. So we don't really need them to be more compact right now, so I'm just going to choose more experience, and maybe we can get to the next level quickly. But yeah, since this is a tutorial, it's not going to matter, but you can see how that's an important decision that's going to need to be made later. Alright, what else? So you don't have anything to do. I need you to go explore. And I already assigned you to harvest from here. So that should be excellent. Okay, so we found some remains. Remains are kind of like the, what do they call them in Civilization? They call them something. Ruins or something like that. But yeah, it's basically like that. You get to explore them, and they'll give you sort of a random bonus, or maybe not a bonus, I guess. I don't know, in Civilization I don't think they have a chance to give you a negative. So this is a sawmill. We just discover a sawmill here. And then we need to keep going this way, because I happen to know for a fact that in the next remains we are going to get another guy. By focusing their attention near the remains, Crack makes mental contact with a nearby entity. There's someone stuck under a fallen beam in these remains. Crack goes looking for the trapped pupil and finds them in a large room. The rescuee is injured but is delighted to join your tribe. The pupil joins your tribe. They're hurt. Don't forget to heal them. So I don't really know how to do that, actually. A new pupil has joined your tribe. An unexpected earthquake surprised Sylv, the tribe gatherer. Vagary destroyed all the buildings of the village and buried Sylv in the rubble inside the remains where they thought they were safe. Okay, this is... okay. So they're talking about something else. Okay. Speaking of Sylv's sawmill, it must be somewhere in the halt in a terrible state. That's the one we just discovered. Sylv dreams of being a woodcutter. So that's great. The tribe is now composed of 3 pupils. You'll need more food. You can improve the harvest hut. This improvement costs resources but will be permanent. Each building can be improved twice and gain 2 different bonuses. So this is something I got a little confused on, because I couldn't figure out how to actually upgrade the building. So this is our harvest hut. And if we click on it, it's a mobile harvest hut. does pepkins. We can set a hex to prioritize, which is nice. We can repack it. And maybe we need to repack it in order to upgrade it. I'm not really sure. But, we can't just... Okay, maybe we need... I don't know. Maybe we need the wool first. I mean, we definitely need the wool, but maybe I didn't do that last time, is what I'm thinking. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out on this run. So, not you. Not you. Okay, Sylvie. You are a wood gatherer, and we do need wood, so I'm going to assign you to go ahead and gather some wood. Meanwhile, the other guy over here, right, it's already selected that, you can go ahead and build the pasture right there. Does he have to go all the way back? He probably does. No, he doesn't. He can just build it right there. That's excellent. So we got 3 dudes now, and they're all doing pretty good. They're all being productive. There's one more ruin to discover down south, I believe. I think it had something negative in it, though. I'm not sure. So let's go ahead and just head on over there. Sylvie is now a woodcutter level 1. Excellent. And yeah, like I said, this is the last level, so really what we need right now is just to use all of our skills to get to the next place, and that's fine. Okay. Muffled sobbing guides Crack's footsteps into this abandoned building. Though they make their way even further and seem to get even closer, the corridors remain devoid of life. Unable to determine the source, Crack calls out. The sobbing ceases instantly. A surprised voice resonates in their mind. Who are you? Your fellows have left me here for so long. They always leave me. You are no different. You want to leave too, don't you? Indeed, my voyage is not over. Stay longer, just a bit longer. All mobile buildings are damaged. Right. So, that sucks. I think they can still use them, though. So that's fine. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure you can still use it. Maybe it's a little less efficient or something. There's no, like, tooltip or anything for it, so I'm not sure. Does seem like... What's going on? Seems like everything's fine. This guy's not doing anything. Why are you not doing anything? Waiting for ore. He needs ore in order to fix that. Okay. Yeah, it seems fine. I don't know what the deal is exactly, but... Okay, you Sylvie. Since we're done with wood now... Well, you can return your wood first, but then... I kind of want to market instead of building a mine. Okay, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to assign... I'm going to reassign Crack to go ahead and build... should I build a market or should I build a mine? Well, we do have excess wood, but I don't know if it's going to be enough to, like, buy anything. I think we'll just go ahead and build a mine. We have the wood to build it, so that's fine. And then, yeah, I guess that's fine. So I'll keep you on wood until we get the next, until we have 200, which should be just on the next harvest cycle. We are kind of running low on pepkin, but maybe it'll be fine. Let's see. Fruit gatherer level 2, so we can do -2 consumed pepkin should be fine. Wait, what's going on? Who has nothing? Oh, you have nothing. So you need to start working the mine until we have 10 ore. And then it's just waiting on wool, which should be okay. And then I guess I'll just assign Crack to harvest Pepkin until we have enough wool. What's going on? Yeah, it's a little hard to see. I wonder if there's a setting for like simplified mode or something. It's just like a lot of like not very contrasty things going on the screen at the same time, which makes it a little difficult to at a glance sort of tell what's going on here. I think we're fine. I think we just keep going right now. Okay, so now that's done. So now I'm gonna just tell you to harvest Pepkin. Oh, that one's okay. So you can harvest there. Or I would rather have you harvest from here and you harvest from here. Because you can't both use the same building, so he's just going to be taking them back to the caravan, which is suboptimal, but that's fine. We're just waiting on wool now, before we can get to the next turn where we can go to the eye. So yeah, with one extra person harvesting Pepkin, that shouldn't be a problem. We're just waiting on wool. Spam click this thing to the end. And I guess I could assign someone to go harvest wool with him, but like I said, we don't have another building. If we were worried about getting to the next tile, if we weren't just going to end it here, then I might think about constructing another building to harvest wool, but I don't think that's necessary, and it might even be wasteful in a different situation. But that's not a worry for now because we have made it to the eye, and we've made it there in about 20 minutes. This is completely unnecessary because we've just won, but I'm going to do it anyway. Sure. Just like that. So that is the third chapter of the story, the campaign. So we're starting to see this game come together a little bit. I'm excited to play more, and I'm sure you're excited to watch it. So I will see you next time. Yeah, see you next time.